Okay, we are back with our Create a Club series in Spain with Lugo FC. Now, last episode, we officially founded our new club. We introduced the entire squad, and we also learned that, yeah, we are currently the worst team in Spain. And even though Jose Mourinho has shockingly become the first coach in our club's history, he can only do so much with a squad like this. Edinson Cavani was our first ever signing. That was a great pickup, but today we have a whopping 5 million to spend, and we got some big improvements that we need to make. Of course, drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and I say we get right into it. Now, the first two games in our club's history weren't that bad, actually, in La Liga 2. We drew our first game, then we won our second game. So for the worst team in Spain, honestly, that's not a bad start. But yeah, being a half-star team like this journey is going to be so tough. But today I'm hoping to make some very big improvements to our team, you know, as much as we possibly can with 5 million. Whether it be 1 player, 2 players, maybe even 3 players, we got to make some deals today. So first things first, you guys gave me so many suggestions in episode 1. I appreciate that. So we have built an enormous short list of players that honestly, a lot of them look really good. You guys have made my job so tough here because so many of these players look so great. Like they'd be great signings for us, but the issue is you can only do so much with 5 million. So we're gonna have to be very smart and selective here in this first window. So I think what we should do is we should look at our team here and say, what do we need the most? We of course already have a striker in Cavani. The wingers aren't that bad. I think the spots that worry me the most to start is definitely this midfield spot with Carrasco at 52 rated. I mean, that's just so poor. I kind of like the Blanco brothers in the midfield at CDM. So I feel like if we sign a midfielder, that'd probably be the best option for a first signing to improve that. And also I think after that, probably a new keeper. You know, Adam Tyler could be good for the future. You know, he's 22 years old, but I feel like for us to survive this league, to have any chance for like any slight promotion hope, this team needs a higher rated keeper with at least more potential. So I think first we're going to target a midfielder here. Now I was looking through the midfielders you guys suggested, and I feel like one just screams out to me as like the perfect signing for this team. Honestly, it might be Dele Alli. For some reason, I feel like he's perfect for Lugo. You know, Jose coached him at Spurs. We all know that classic moment in that, you know, docu-series where, you know, basically Jose was trying to get Dele Alli to, you know, takes training more seriously, his development. And sadly, obviously his career has not gone the way he wanted, but you know what? For our team at our level, he would be the perfect midfielder alongside the Blanco brothers. Like 76 shooting, 74 passing, 75 dribbling. The pace is kind of worrying, but in Spain, you know, it's a little bit slower, so it might actually work. And he's just so good as a midfielder technically. Those stats are so solid. Now he might cost around like, you know, 3 million, but man, that is screaming out to me as the perfect signing for us. So I'm gonna try to bring Dele Alli to Lugo to be our second signing ever in our club's history. And I gotta try and get the best deal I possibly can though. I'm gonna start with like, let's start with 2 million. 2 million for Dele Alli, and Como are going to want 3.6. Well, that's a little high, man. Okay, we're gonna go up to 2.4. I think that's a healthy counter offer. I think they might counter at like 2.8 maybe. Oh, they're sticking to 3.6, man. They're actually sticking to 3.6 million. All right, 2.8. Come on, give me a deal under 3 million, please. If we pay over 3.3, man, I'll be upset. Okay, 3.2. Do I try to go for 3? Do I try to get a little deal here? I think I might. 3 million for Dele Alli, and they're going to accept it. Okay, that was risky, but I think I can justify 3 million for a player of Dele Alli's quality. I feel like Jose and us at Lugo could revive his career. Maybe he becomes like one of the best midfielders in Spain. So Jose is going to be reunited with his former player. And honestly, if there's one coach to get the best out of Dele Alli, it might be Jose finally. Now, Dele, please don't walk away here, please. Thank you. He doesn't. So Dele Alli is officially signed up to Lugo. All right, that is a signing that I wasn't sure if we actually get done, but I like it a lot. I mean, I could see Dele Alli being our future captain, honestly. If he improves his work ethic, you know, gets a little better, there's truly a career there that we could revive. So Dele Alli, number 7 at Lugo, apparently. That is going to be our second ever signing. All right, I'm very happy we got that done, man. That's a good pickup. So he is going to take Carrasco's spot in the midfield. All right, that's not too bad. Okay, now I think we got to go for a keeper. I mean, a keeper or a CDM, because Blanco at 56, thing that worries me is our sim games. You know, our team is so low rated. Are we ever going to win any sim games with a team as low as this? I don't know. Keeper or CDM? Let's see. All right, so after signing Dele Alli, we got some issues here because we just have like no money left. We have less than 1 million left here. Now, I've tried multiple offers and I feel like nothing's really screaming out to me that we should do it. Like I tried going for an older keeper, but I don't want to sign someone so old they're going to go down immediately and like not really have a future in the team. And I also don't want to loan in any players too. Like if we sign someone, I want them to be here permanently. So I've had to be a little creative because we have like no money left and most of these players are too expensive. So in the keeper spot, I found this guy. Now his name is Raul Lizoane, I guess. So he's 33, so he's not too old. We can get him for maybe like 400,000, 500,000. And I mean, he's 10 ratings higher than Adam Tyler, so that would definitely be an improvement. It's not as big as we'd like, but it's kind of all we can do. Our team is just broke. So I'm going to try offering like maybe 385. See what I think it's at Tenerife. See what they say to that. They want 440. Okay, make it 400,000. And I think we can actually do this. 400,000 and accept that. Okay, so 400,000, that's not much to get a keeper that's 10 ratings higher than our current one. I feel like we have to do this. At least we sign him. He's not going to start going down overall so quickly. I'm going to offer him the same wage he's currently on. So 4.7K per week. And Raul is going to sign on to be a Lugo player. Okay, so we have a new keeper. I mean, once again, I wanted someone better, but you know what? It's all we can do. So Raul, you're going to have to suffice for at least this year. Now, do we have room for one more signing, man? It's going to cut it so close, but we might have room room for just one more. The problem is now we only have like 391 left. Man, that's nothing. Now I found this guy, Ralph Priso from the MLS, playing for the Whitecaps, and at CDM, he doesn't look too bad. He's Canadian, he's 22, so he's young. He would instantly be our best, you know, CDM, and we can get him for maybe like 400,000. I mean, at the cheapest end, so like maybe we could do this. We're gonna try at least. I think it's either this guy or we just save our money for January and save it for like the Youth Academy stuff. Now I am interested in offering a swap deal though. What about if we offer Tito Garcia? Maybe just honestly straight up for Priso, or is there someone else actually? If we just offer that straight up, what would Whitecap say to that? Because Tito Garcia is good, but he's 5'5", so he's not very tall. And we already have Cavani, so they're gonna want, oh, they don't want Tito, man, that sucks. And is there anyone else I can offer here? Anyone else? I can offer a Vila who's worth 210,000. And what if we threw in like 200K plus that? You know, it's maybe like a 5% salon clause to that. So man, if they accept that, that would be such a clutch deal. Please, Whitecaps, please. Okay, wait. 240, 10% sell-on clause. You know what? We can do it. I think we can do it. Man, this is an absolute like buzzer beater. Man, we might actually be able to do this. So we might have a new CDM, a young CDM. And we give up pretty much our third best striker, so we still keep Tito. Man, we had to be very creative here, but 4.7K per week. And Ralph Priso is going to accept the contract. Okay, that was some creativity, finding some players like diamonds in the rough. But okay, we have two new midfielders in Dele Alli and Priso, then a new keeper in Raul. You know what? I call that an absolute win for Lugo in this first window. I thought we could only bring in 2 players, but we brought in 3, so that's a big win. And that leaves us about like 200K for like Youth Academy stuff. So you know what? I'm happy with that. So officially 4 players brought in the first window. All right, so we do get our CDM replacement in Priso, then a keeper improvement in Raul Lizoane. And that is how our team is going to look for season 1. And would you look at that? We're now a 1-star team, so we gained half a star with those moves. Hey, I would call that progress right there. That's progress. All right, so with that, the transfer window is now officially shut. And I think now it's time to see our new players in action. So Lugo versus Cordoba, we got debuts for Dele Alli, Priso, and Lizoane in goal. Let's see this this new look Lugo team. Man, I'm so happy we got that third player, and that Priso deal is going to be so clutch, I think. But okay, one change I made was I made Cavani the captain. I think one of you guys in the comments said that Cavani should be captain of the team, so I kind of agree. So I think for now, Cavani is going to keep the armband until we find a more permanent captain, probably after he retires. But all right, third game in Lugo's history. With our new players, we shall see how this goes. Yeah, Dele might be the X factor in this team, man. If we can get that potential, that'd be insane. Okay, Priso is looking pretty good on the ball here. Okay, first touch for Lugo, and it was that good. That is a good sign from our new CDM. Oh, that's a great ball behind, though. This is not good. So has to try and catch up. It's going to be Gomez looking for the block. And okay, the first shot our new keeper faces, and he's going to concede. We're down 1-0 now. I kind of thought I'd block that with Gomez, but we didn't get close enough to it. So, all right, it is, it's 1-0 to Cordoba to start. Not the greatest goal to concede, and they're coming right back too. Oh, I missed a tackle there. No, it's going to be Gomez. Gomez, please, goes for a slide tackle. Okay, Raul makes the save at least. All right, that could have been 2 quick goals for them. We are lucky that we did not concede that. Montoya's got space. The Montoya up to Cavani. Cavani's got options. Gonna feed it over. It's gonna be Blanco. Good touch. Oh, the shot was blocked so well though. Man, this is absolutely end to end. I'm gonna go for a slide tackle there, and thankfully, okay, the shot is right at Raul, and we are getting tested defensively versus Cordoba. Blanco to Cavani. Cavani's in a turn here. Gonna look for Dele Alli. Good pass there. Now Dele showing off his pace is gonna get a shot away. All right, that was not bad. Campos, Blanco's gonna get it back. It's gonna be Montoya's shot. Oh, it's gonna be blocked. Priso, Dele. Man, that's a good clearance away there. And this is a high pace affair here. Campos, Blanco's gonna try to find Cavani. Cavani over to Montoya. Montoya low shot, and oh, that's gonna go in for Montoya. I said he was probably our second best player behind Cavani. And okay, he's gonna score to tie this game up. He scores his first goal in Lugo's history. That's good to see. Okay, this was a low shot that might have caught the keeper off guard. It went through his legs actually. All right, that's kind of a smart finish from Montoya. And they're coming right back though. That shot is gonna be dangerous, but Raul does make the save. Okay, that was really close. Those near post shots are always so weird. Now, corner in Gomez, that's a nice leap. And okay, halftime is going to be 1-1. I like the response after conceding that first goal. See if we can now take the lead, though. Dele Alli is going to turn here. Got space for a shot. You know what? We're trying it. Dele Alli. Okay, that's going to go off that guy's, maybe his kneecap. I didn't even see. Rhea into Dele Alli. Dele Alli's in a turn. He's got space. Dele Alli shot, and oh, this shot's gonna go wide, man. He looks lively though. He's getting in good spots in his first game. Now, speaking of good spots, that's gonna be a shot that thankfully is blocked by Gomez. All right, Campos into Blanco. Blanco's gonna get back to Campos. Blanco's got Cavani running down the middle. Cavani gonna have to take a quick shot there. Good shot, but a good save. Corner in. That is gonna go to literally no one. Now that's gonna fall to our new CDM Priso. Good shot, but a good save. Blanco on the volley, and it's gonna be deflected out. Oh, this game is literally end to end. I don't know how many times I've said it, but it's literally end to end. I guess this is La Liga 2 football. Gonna be a shot there somewhere. We got a touch on it there, but shot, and then Raul. Good save from our new keeper. That's the best so far, probably. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I do not know what has happened there. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna ignore that even happened actually. Now, good pass to Campos. Oh, Campos can't keep it in though, man. All right, 15 minutes. It's still 1-1. Riso, Campos into Blanco. Great pass here. Blanco has got Cavani. Whoa, that was not Cavani. Oh, that is not where I wanted the ball to go to. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that was gonna be a tap and it really messed that up, man. Bro, I was trying to fire it right to Cavani for literally the easiest goal of his career. That shot is going to be saved. Yeah, I'm gonna chalk that one up to our player ratings not being high. So that kind of play is harder to execute or something. 85th minute corner for Cordoba. That's going to be clearance there. All the chances not done yet though. If they score here, it's going to be heartbreaking. It's going to be heartbreaking. Raul makes the save. He almost falls into the net too. Man, do I get one more chance here? I might not actually. They get the final chance. Oh no, don't. Bro, don't give me heartbreak, please. Thank you, they don't. Okay, the ref just ends the game. All right, so I like that we've not lost a game yet, but man, that last chance to Cavani, that should have been a tap-in to win the game. I think the execution was good. We just didn't play well enough to get all 3 points. All right, so I was kind of curious what our sim form is going to look like in the series, and that was our first 2 sim games, and both are going to be 3-2 losses. So, I mean, at least they're close, you know, competitive, but after 5 games, we sit in 14th in La Liga 2. I mean, once again, we're the worst team in Spain, so we knew this kind of start was going to happen. Now we face Eibar next. They're in 3rd, and they have 4 wins and 1 loss. Okay, so this is a big test for us. We're now playing apparently one of the better teams in this division. All right, so Eibar versus Lugo. See if our boys can get a win in this one. For our league standings, we definitely need it now. This is a good start. Gomez, almost got to that, but Raul makes the save. Hey, Raul, you know, since that first goal was conceded, he's actually looked decent. He's made some good saves, so I think he'll be good. Now, that was an awkward something, whatever it was. And I am just feeling the quality of our squad right now, though. We just can't string 2 passes together. This team just needs so much work and development. It's not even funny. Gomez, good block there at least. All right, Priso, Blanco, gonna get it to Dele Alli. Bro, what was that pass? Now, Dele has got space here. You know what? Gonna go over to Blanco. Blanco, oh, first touch from him is so bad, though. Come on. We gotta play that quick, and his first touch is so bad. Let's try this again. Dele Alli. Into Cavani. Cavani, I was trying to play back to Montoya there. He's making a good run. Oh, this is dangerous. Gomez again. Gomez is solid, man. For his rating, he's actually pretty good. Now, Campos, Cavani, we got Blanco on the right. Blanco over to Gonzalo Montoya. That's a good touch. Montoya in, and Montoya is going to score. What did I say? The second best player in this team. And here in episode 2, he's actually showing it now. All right, you know, playing against the current, what, 3rd or 4th place team? And we take the lead. Montoya, that was really good. You can just tell when a player is good when they feel good on the ball, and Montoya feels good on the ball. All right, 34th minute, Lugo 1, Eibar 0. This would be a big win. Can we actually keep the lead, though? Oh, it's going to be a chance immediately. Back pass, Raul save though, and we survive it. All right, Dele to Correa. Now get it back to Montoya. Montoya is gonna get it to Correa. Now Correa is waiting for Dele Alli. Dele's in. Dele Alli looking for his first goal for Lugo FC, and he's got it. Look at that from Dele, man. That was a great run, good touch, good finish. And there is a glimpse of his potential that might be still there to unlock. Who knows? All right, 2-0. This is a shocking first half here. This is nice to see though. Come on, defense has to hold it now. We have to hold it. Halftime though, we're 2-0 up. This would be a statement win by Jose Mourinho. Correa up to Montoya. Cavani's asking for it. You know what? Timed perfectly. Cavani, one touch finish, and oh, it's gonna go in off the keeper. Bro, it is Lugo 3, Eibar 0. That was such like a poacher's finish for Cavani. Just Montoya, perfectly weighted pass, and then just has to get one touch on it, and it barely got by the keeper, but it works. All right, this is definitely surprising. You're right here. We're the worst team in Spain, but we're showing off our potential. The glimpse of hope for this team of becoming one day the best team in the world, or the best team in Spain. And we concede as I'm saying that. That is just, that is classic Tyztir. All right, it's 3-1. I'm not stopping though. We keep playing like this. Cavani has options. Gonna try to play it to Montoya. Now that pass was not really where I wanted it though. Okay, boys, we cannot lose this lead, please. It's gonna be a shot. Thankfully, they don't score that. Okay, we need to play cautiously here. If we allow a 3-0 comeback, I'm gonna be so upset. Cross in, that's gonna be awkward. Okay, Raul, what is that clearance away? Oh my, penalty? Okay, no, foul. Thank you. Okay, we need to play cautiously here. Cautious. Blanco, Campos, get it over to, now one of you guys said it's Orellana or Orellana. I don't even know which one it is, but cross from him over to, okay, literally absolutely no one. What is that? Good touch by Montoya, though. All right, Dele over to Montoya. That's actually Correa. Correa is going to try a cross himself. Now it's kind of behind Cavani. Blanco header. Oh, man, if that goes to Montoya, he's got a free shot at goal. Now, do not let them score here. Don't let them score, please. Pass back. Gomez is there. Gomez is there. The shot. Raul makes a huge save, man. He's really showing why we signed him. He's actually looked really, really good. Now, Blanco is going to get it to Edinson Cavani, and that is going to seal the win for Lugo. All right, a little shaky second half. You know, they almost made a comeback, but we just sealed the deal. Man, this stadium is silent. We have, like, silenced all their fans. And I got to say, Dele Alli, Priso, Raul, and goal, they have all played really well in these first 2 games for the club. Like, I am impressed with all 3 of them. And then, of course, Cavani is still doing his thing. But I think we made some pretty big pickups. Speaking of that, Blanco is in a... Oh, that was meant for Dele Alli, man. What is, like, how is that going over there? Let's try this again. Blanco over to Campos, into Cavani. Cavani's gonna stop. Montoya is there. We can't find him, though. All right, so full time, though, 4-1. That is probably the best win in our club's history, I guess. You know, the early history. 4-1, our new signings, you know, showing out against one of the best teams in the league, apparently. That's an early statement by Lugo Football Club. You know what? Maybe there is some hope for Spain's current worst team. Maybe there's hope. But okay, next episode, we're going to focus on our youth academy. There might be some players here to call up too. We'll probably try to, you know, hire some scouts and send them out. And I mean, hey, even though we're outside the transfer window now, we could still sign free agents. I've not really looked if there's anyone we should sign, you know, the free agents that would help our team. So maybe next episode we find someone. So drop a like down below if you want to see more. And on screen is another video that you might like too.